Welcome to another episode of Awake. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the introduction. I really want to get into a topic that means a lot to me. We're even going to pull up the definition so you guys can follow along, okay? When it comes down to symbolism, I think it's so important, especially when it comes to your ancestral lineage, your ancestors just kind of guiding you on your path, on your journey, everything that is connected to who you are, and in my opinion, really helping you along the path to notice the signs. You hear anyone say that to you before? Listen to the signs, see the signs, understand the signs, don't ignore the signs. It is exactly what it is. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. But first, I really want to go ahead and pull some cards or a card for us. Did you guys like last week's video? If you haven't watched last week's episode, I highly suggest you do so. Ooh. You know, it's crazy. As we're talking about symbolism, Neptune comes up. So Neptune's sacrifice. Now, the thing that's crazy, let me tell you. The thing that's crazy about Neptune is that it's all about the dreamlike state. And I'm definitely going to tap into dreams in this episode. I really want to tap into synchronicities. I want to tap into angel numbers, and I really also want to tap into even just horoscopes, or even walking past someone and picking up on the conversation that you hear as they're talking to someone else. A lot of the time, even if someone doesn't even practice spirituality, they're talking, the ancestors, guides, whatever you want to believe in, right? They talk through people. Like, people are natural channelers if they really allow themselves to be. We can all channel an inner message that can help someone else. And a lot of the time, just giving good advice is really going to help someone along their path. So I really want to touch on that. But first, I want to get a little bit into what exactly the correct definition of symbolism is. Let's go ahead and put up a clip. So the definition of symbolism is this: the use of symbols to represent ideas or qualities. An artistic and poetic movement or style using symbolic images and indirect suggestion to express mystic ideas, emotions, and states of mind. I love that. I really do love that. So how synchronized is it that we have literally Neptune? So like I was mentioning, Neptune is the planet of dreams. It's the planet of illusion. It's the planet that really connects you to your dreams and your higher self. Hence why Pisces is ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. Just think about that. When it comes down to dreams, I think people really underestimate their dreams, okay? They are high-key premonitions waiting to be unlocked. If I'm going to be honest with you, let's just cut to the chase. Have you ever been in a place at a specific time and, okay, just have to make sure we're recording because I'm about to go deep into it. And you're like, this feels like a deja vu moment. This feels familiar. It feels like I've been here before. This feels like I've experienced it, but it's my first time experiencing it. You ever have a dream where you're just like, I don't know who those people were. I have no idea where I was. But then later on in your life, it feels as though you've been somewhere that you have not been, but you are in that moment and it feels like you've experienced it. Those are called deja vu moments. And I quite frankly think, I don't care what science says, I quite frankly think, okay, when it comes down to those deja vu moments, those are like premonition moments. Like, how exactly years back did I know that I was going to be there? And the only way that I knew I was there is by making those proper steps to get there. Do you know what I mean? Like the other day, I was literally in my house and I was like, whoa, this is a deja vu moment. Imagine if I would have never moved to LA. That dream that I dreamed about a long time ago, whenever I dreamed about it, because for some reason this is feeling real familiar, it almost feels like a picture was taken and placed inside of your memory. And in that moment of you experiencing it, it's like mind-boggling and mind-blowing. What if you would have never taken those steps that you took to get to that place to unlock that memory? I'll wait. Like, every time I think about things like this, it reminds me of Candyland and Monopoly. Because, you know, in order for you to go past go and collect 200, you got to make steps, right? In order for you to build those houses, in order for you to build those hotels, in order for you to get Parks Place, you really have to make the correct steps. And sometimes you roll the dice and you go past exactly what it is that you're trying to achieve, but no worries. You will get there eventually. So dreams are to me so important because it really connects you to who you are and to me, your personal journey. This is where you could be is what the dreams to me are meaning. Just last night, okay, I had a dream about one of my friends, one of my good friends. Her name is Darian. She was in my dream last night and there was a nebula in the sky. I have never had a dream about a nebula. Never. Girl, a nebula, nebulas are seen in space. They're not even seen here on Earth. Like, you just see stars. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. Okay. Or is it astrologer or is it astronomer? Ooh, I think it's astronomer. Don't hate me now. Anyways, moving along. We're not obviously educated, so don't come for me. Now, when it comes down to the dream, like nebula, every single time I see a bug, like I had a ladybug in my dream, I look it up. When I see a wolf, I look it up. When I see a few weeks back, I had a dream about a rhino in my dream, and it told me that you need to start pushing towards what it is that you're trying to do. You're going to start moving towards it with ambition. And I mean, whoa, here we are, right? We're really accomplishing and really executing. Every single time I have a dream, I look up exactly what the symbolism of that dream means, because I promise you, it's literally connected to your current situation, if not a future circumstance or environment or even community of people that you are going to be connecting with due to the fact of you, to me, making the correct steps. That's what I feel. Dreams are just, to me, a tip of the iceberg, right? Because sometimes we have scary ass dreams that we don't want to remember. I've had snakes. I meant to say dreams with snakes, but you see, snakes came out first. Snakes are one of those animals that it can be like a flip of a coin. Some people, obviously, the moment you think about a snake, due to biblical situations, due to the biblical origin of the serpent itself, people look at it in such a dark connotation, right? Like, oh, it's a snake. Yeah, but snakes also are a representation of metamorphosis and transformation. So I'm not going to sit here and just pretend like everything that is snake based is dark. I really don't think it is. If anything, I think it's a symbolism of dark to light. That's what we're going to say. It's a cocoon before the butterfly effect. Anytime you have a dream, I promise you, look it up. I'm that friend that every time I see angel numbers, every time I have a dream, every time someone's like, oh my God, this happened, I'm always wondering in my mind, why? What's the reason? What's the connection? You know, like, what's the point? I feel that there is always something that is there to guide you and help you along your path. And how else is your ancestor supposed to communicate to you? Like, you know what I mean? Some people do have that type of unseen connection to either the underworld or the unseen world. Not everybody has that. So you have to get communicated through people that you talk to, through lessons that you learn, through dreams that you have, through looking at the goddamn signs every time you see one. I mean, everything is a sign. Everything is a sign. And that's it. Period. Moving on to topic number 2. To the synchronicities when it comes to symbolism. Synchronicities to me are like one of those things that you're just in the right place at the right time and something is just aligned, you know? Like it's synchronized. That's literally sync is the first part of synchronicities. Everything is in sync. It feels like synergy. It's like full circle. So why wouldn't you feel that during this time when things are aligned, some people say, oh, it's just a coincidence. It's not. It's not. If you want to look at it like it's a coincidence, I mean, hey, to each its own. But I'm here to let you know magic exists. And there's a quote that I actually love. And I believe it comes from Alice in Wonderland when they're like, you know, everyone expects miracles, but everyone refuses to believe in magic. I really do feel that that is 100% correct. I feel truth is through that quote and out of that quote. A lot of people really do believe that just sitting and talking about it is going to make it come to them. Those things are not going to come in because you're not allowing them to. You're not allowing them to. You're not allowing optimism to flow in. The optimism wave is trying to come across you. And obviously, when it comes down to you going through things in life, especially if you've been through a lot, it's kind of hard to be optimistic. But I'm here to let you know that the synchronicities find you even if you don't want them to. Okay, wave the wand. When it comes to the synchronicities, you must believe in them because they're here to not only reward you in my honest opinion, but I feel like they're here to give you that sign of just wait for it. Just wait for it. Oh, you've been manifesting this? Well, here's a little sign that it's working. Here's a little sign that what it is that you've been trying to manifest, it's on its way to you. Here's a little sign that you might have thought the package would have looked like this when really the package is right in front of you. It's not exactly how you wanted it to be, but it's exactly what you need. Synchronicities. Now, that brings me to my next topic, angel numbers. My favorite. I feel that when it comes to, okay, I had to make sure we're still recording. Can't, no fuck ups around here. When it comes to angel numbers, I even have them tatted on me. I'm going to get this redone, but I have 777. As many people do have angel numbers, their favorite angel numbers tattooed on them. Mine, every tattoo that I get, you guys know I'm always obsessed with my hair because when I put on lip gloss, for some reason, my hair likes to get right on the lip gloss. So I have to move it accordingly. Anyways, so everyone has their favorite angel numbers. Every tattoo that I have, it's a reminder for me to look down and to remember, first of all, who the fuck I am. Second of all, it's a reminder to let me know that it is okay to feel down for what, like literally all my tattoos have that type of symbolism. It's okay to not feel okay in the moment, but just remember who you are. Remember what your purpose is. Remember why you are here. And I feel that angel numbers really provide that type of reassurance. When you see 111, 222, 333, 444, or even a number duplicated like 1212 or 1111, look it up. Look it up. It's symbolizing something. And when it comes to, I'll just list off a few. Girl, look, it's been a long day. So don't come for me. This is California, by the way. I'm in the heart of my home. Okay. I'm not driving anywhere. I'm being a good Samaritan, a good citizen. Okay, let me tell you. And it's expensive out here. So let me enjoy this. Let me enjoy this. Thank you. Period. I feel like Lil Wayne when he starts his songs. I wonder if he edits himself out. I wonder if they edit the part of him coughing out. Anyways, so 1 is symbolic for leadership. It's symbolic for get up. It's time to make it happen. It's time to take action. And when you connect 1 even to, let's take it to astrology really quick. House 1, their first house, is where your rising sign exists, okay? It's the Aries house. It's the sign of action, okay? So think about your first house. It rules the body. It's time to take action. If you really want something, okay, let's exercise. Let's start getting our mind in the right mentality in order to acquire whatever it is that we want. And that's 111. So if you've been seeing 111 lately, the more you know. Let me put this down. Now, when it comes to 222, I've been seeing this lately. Let me tell y'all what happened today. Okay? And let me tell you what it means first. So 2 is all about duality, right? The yin and the yang, the masculine, the feminine. Companionship, even platonic communion, whatever it is that comes in 2 is literally about duality, the balanced effect. 2 also is a representation of relationships. I kept seeing 222. Even today, I saw 222. Listen to the signs. I said, ancestors, y'all been acting like y'all want to send me somebody, okay? Just saying. Low key, I have been feeling like there's somebody loading in my life. Look, I've always been the single type. I'm okay with being single. I can't speak for everybody else, okay? But I love my independence. I'm not really one of those people that needs to be in a relationship every 5 minutes. I'm not her. They all want it, but they can't have it. Let me tell you now. People want what they can't have, okay? And I am quite the tease. Anyways, so I've been seeing 222 lately. So I said, okay, ancestors, what's up? Give me a sign. Bitch, I kid you not. The alarm in my goddamn hallway of my apartment building went off the moment I fucking said that. And it went off 3 times. I always say good things come in 3. I mean, I don't know if my next door neighbor heard me when I said what I said and they just decided to, unleash the alarm, but that is not a coincidence. That's a synchronicity. Okay? Can I get an amen? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm the queen of symbol. That's why we're having an episode on symbolism, because I'm the queen of symbolism. I know what everything is a sign. Everything is a sign. If anyone else tells you the opposite, they're lying to you. Just come back to this episode. Anyways, 333 in numerology, it is all about, I'm going to create a triangle here, collaborations, creative, all right? And the list goes on. Okay, 4 is about longevity. So if you see 444, think about Jay-Z, think about Beyonce, Ivy. That's why she's so connected to it. It's all about understanding that in the moment, you are working towards the future. No matter how long that it takes, you are invested and you will continuously keep flourishing. So one last one, 555 means change. So if you see 555, boom. Look. Every single number means something. Every single number is connected to a reason. Maybe that's why I love it so much. I'm obsessed with purpose. I'm obsessed with knowing that I haven't explored something and that it's coming to me, and I have reassurance from my ancestors from seeing these numbers, from experiencing these dreams, from experiencing these synchronicities and, people talking to me, which leads me to my next topic, that I'm on the right path. I always tell people, like, when it comes to life, it's not easy. It's not easy for anyone. And that is exactly why I feel we are placed on this earth and provided these signs. Because there are a lot of people who don't believe in things like this. And they're just kind of walking around with no clue. And that's, everyone has their own. Everyone has their own. People choose to have their own consciousness. They really don't want to be involved with spiritual things because they want to be able to come up with things themselves instead of looking at their fucking horoscope every day. To each its own. But I do feel that when it comes to symbolisms and signs, it brings in a muchly needed optimistic approach to life. To know that the reassurance that you're receiving from your ancestors are being provided to you every single day. And even if you don't see angel numbers on the clock, it doesn't mean that you're not aligned. It doesn't mean. It just means even if you have a conversation, to listen to the advice that someone is providing you. If you looked at a reading and they keep saying the same thing throughout your readings, right? Or you talk to your mom and you just talk to your mom or someone close to you, whatever, and they release some type of part of them that you just didn't know that you needed at the time. What is the symbolism behind that? Where are you in your path? Have you thought about where exactly you are and how exactly these words of affirmation are going to help, catapult you, move you forward by just listening to them? I feel that active listening is so important when it comes to our own personal journey, when it comes to our own personal lifestyle. And a lot of the time, if you're a very active listener and you don't talk enough, try to do the opposite, I would think, and I'm not saying not listen to people, but I'm all about the balancing aspect. I'm all like, look, if you're doing one more than the other, try a little bit of the other a little bit more so we can figure out, what I'm saying, kind of measure it out. But symbolism, to me, people speak from their soul. Sometimes people don't realize that. Even if you feel that they're coming from a crazy, I don't even know what they talking about, whatever, it's coming from somewhere. Whether it's trauma, whether it's them getting, nostalgic remnants of a conversation they had with someone. I feel that we really, a lot of the time, define ourselves by either other people's opinions, those in society, and a lot of the time, our own inner critic. Those demons that we formulate and then don't know how to, at the same time, destroy because we've allowed them to live rent-free in our house, our mental house. For what? Like there's no point of allowing yourself to be confined by the constraints of all of these, I just heard dead thoughts, because that's exactly how it feels. They're not alive. They're zombie thoughts. They're lifeless. If you want to feel alive, listen to the symbolisms. Listen to the signs. Listen and always understand the red flags that are there to teach you. Does this person belong in my life? What bad habits do I need to get rid of? What is the symbolism behind this book that I'm reading? This podcast that I'm listening to? You looking at SpongeBob after watching it, not watching it for 20 years, whatever. What's the symbolism behind it? What is it teaching me right now? What energy or insight am I gaining from the symbolism behind this energy? Yeah, that's exactly how I'm feeling. This is a pretty good episode, but I'm gonna stop it right here. Y'all know y'all want more. Y'all know y'all want more. Okay, y'all know y'all want more. All right. So if you're having a bad day, I don't even really know the lyrics to that song, but it's immediately came up to me. Anyways, no offense to the artist. So obviously it's still a popular song if I don't even really know the lyrics, but I still know a little bit. So I feel that that is the connection that I want to make. I feel that we've had a really good episode. We'll probably have another episode later on about something. I don't know. Maybe like astrology. Because you know, girl, I'm an encyclopedia. But I am always I'm like an encyclopedia with unfinished pages at the end. Maybe it's the weed, I don't know, but I felt like that was pretty deep. Because just think about it. You never really know too much, but you know a lot. I love you guys so much. Shout out to wherever you're at. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Awake. I am your goddess, your host, Seven, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. If you love this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Go watch my tarot video that I released. Oh, let me rephrase that. Go watch my tarot video that I just released. Yeah, I just released it for you guys. Take your time. And I feel that everything is sunshine and rainbows and essential oils. Anyways, so love you guys. This is Seven signing the fuck out. And I know you like the hair color. Tell me it's not fire. Oh, wait. Inserts cricket noise. Okay. Love you. Bye. Didn't want to say bye, but I gotta go. Okay, bye.